you hear me? I'm sure you can hear me now. You can hear me, right? Okay. Okay, somebody is doing live. Okay, thank you so much. You can help us share the, I think that's what we'll be doing for now. Okay, so like I was saying, if the axe is dull and each edge or sharper, more strength is needed. But with skill, success comes quickly. It's not me that said it, it's even in the Bible. So the Bible understands the need for you to learn, the need for you to grow, because you're going to achieve success more quickly. Now, why would you say you know how to do it now? I don't know. Is anybody stopping you to know from learning? Now, I'm going to say this. If you're here and you're expecting your upline to do follow-up for you, well, I'm sorry, because your upline is also running. So your upline is busy trying to close this person down. Your upline is busy trying to do one-on-one. Your upline may not, I'm not saying that they won't assist, but this is the time to learn. If you've always said, okay, maybe when I'm 5 months in the business, maybe I can learn, when I'm 10 months in the business, maybe after 1 year, I think I will learn how to, present and stuff like that. If that is what you have in mind, I'm sorry, it's not going to do you any good this period. This period is the time to say, you know what, I'm going to compress time and I'm going to learn everything that I need to learn right now. Because without this, trust me, you can have so many prospects, you can go share questionnaire, they are interested, but they needed somebody to do this. And guess what? Your upline is busy. You now be so angry with your upline or your leader that he or she didn't make out time for you to close on your prospect when he's also busy trying to do this. Everybody's running. So this is, remember, this is the year of building leaders. And the only way you can build leaders is to become one yourself. All these people that you're recruiting, you need to know exactly what to do with them. So this is the reason why you need to sharpen your skills. This is the reason why you need to do whatever it takes now to learn as fast as possible. I told you guys that the very first time I saw any form of presentation was the day I saw the business. The second time was the day my upline came to anchor home launch for me in Ishiagu. And guess what happened? The third time, I was the one running the presentation in my house. I made a big announcement. But remember, I did it myself. It wasn't like the one that somebody, your upline will come and present for you, because I didn't have my upline. They were not staying there. So I didn't want to wait for them to come. Guess what? Somebody signed up in that presentation. All right. So that was why in my first month, even though the competition plan was very expensive, you can imagine in 2016, you're using 80,000 naira to sign up. That's the minimum. What it simply means is they also have 200,000 naira then. So what it simply means is that, because I learned as much as I can, okay, I just collected the slides. And the good news about this plan is that it is so simple that by mere telling somebody you make 20K, if you refer somebody, the person will sign up. If you agree that this is so easy, that when you just tell somebody, anybody you connect, you get 20,000 naira, the person can sign up. Our comp plan is that simple now because it has an MMM feel. But the difference is that we are not running an MMM kind of business right now. Okay, it is that simple. You can tell somebody, do you know you can make 1,000 naira right now? But of course, I want you to, sorry, 100,000 naira. But of course, I want you to do it professionally. Okay, but I'm just trying to tell you that it is not that complex. And even when you go, you share this, you don't really have to wait for your upline. Let's say you want to do one-on-one and stuff like that. Okay. Now, as the more you do it, the more you get better. Okay. So the reason why some of us have not gotten better is because we've never presented before. We're waiting for that perfect time to present. We've not done one-on-one before. We're waiting for our leader to do a three-way call and stuff like that. So before you know it, 5 months, you don't know how to do it. But if you started doing it, remember, it's okay to look dumb and stupid. Anything that is worth doing is worth doing poorly until you can learn to do it well. I know you think that you need to learn you need to become a professional. You cannot present like Obed, or you cannot present like Princess, or you cannot present like me. These guys are unstoppable. Some people just want to invite when I'm presenting or when some other powerful leaders are, presenting. But guess what? These powerful leaders, when they were not afraid to look dumb and stupid, because they realize that anything that is worth doing is not really worth doing well, the way many of you, think. Anything that is worth doing poorly until you can learn to do it well. So it didn't matter whether I missed my lines. As a matter of fact, even if I miss my lines, I can't wait to tell somebody that he can make 100,000 there when he connects somebody. Even if I miss all the line, at least the person understands money, right? So if you're going to sharpen your skill right now, go to the comment section and type, I will sharpen my skills. I need you to let me know that you have made a decision to sharpen your skills right now. If you've made a decision to sharpen your skills, to sharpen your arts, go to the comment section and let me know that you are willing to sharpen your arts right now. You have no other month to do that. You're going to do everything this month. You're going to learn how to present. You're going to learn how to do this, okay? Because this is going to be the difference, or it's going to separate the people that they have so many prospects, the people that would, blame their uplines and all of that. I wouldn't want us to complain. I wouldn't want us to blame, because everybody, remember, this compensation plan favors the people that are directly recruiting. Me, I'm also recruiting. I know how many calls I've made. This is not the time to do things anyhow. This is the time to go back to the grind. All right. Okay. So let's take a look at what we can do. Okay, the materials to read. Now, this period, let me tell you, you can use 2 days only to at least do this now. Okay, to read prospecting rules, because you want to prospect right. As much as we are doing massive, we're going to be doing massive invitation, but you need to read prospecting rules by, I forgot the name of the person. Maybe I will share, or maybe somebody can help us share prospecting rules. If you've not read that book before, this is the time to read it, so that you'll not be wasting prospects. So you know the rules that guide prospecting. This prospecting is very powerful, okay? It's very powerful. So I'm telling us, as we run this, because you're sharpening your skills, it is time to read prospecting rules. Okay, after all, it's one of the 5 books you're supposed to read to become a multi-millionaire in our business. So can somebody tell us the 5 books to read? Most of us have read only few, but I don't think many of us have read this one. Can somebody tell us the 5 books to read, so that now that we are in the spirit of 2030, we need to be able to master one of these. Can somebody tell us, please? Let me check. What are the 5 books that we are supposed to read? Prospecting Rules by Ross McNeil. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sim J. Okay. All right. So what are the 5 books, please? What are the 5 books? Your first in network marketing. Okay. GoPro, Compound Effect, Prospecting Rules, and Business of the 21st Century. So so many of us, because the assignment, the required assignment, always compels us to read your first in network marketing and GoPro. That's what some of us have already read. Even as a matter of fact, we actually stopped in the first chapter 1 and chapter 2 of your first year in network marketing. We didn't finish it. Okay, so we now have an opportunity to read prospecting rules the way we also know that normally rejection is normal. Because of your first year network marketing, most people know that it is okay to be rejected. That's why we don't feel bad that much anymore. Okay, so these are the books that so the materials to read and study as we are sharpening our skills to recruit 20 people in 30 days. The number one is Prospecting Rules, okay, by Ross McNeil, okay? Then if you go to GoPro, Divulge Finding Prospects, okay? Divulge Finding Prospects. This will help. You can just read this today. Just take 1 or 2, 30 minutes, 1 hour, and read Finding Prospects and apply it immediately. This is not the time to read and you become an idea junkie. You know everything to do and you don't apply them. Remember, until what you know becomes what you do, you don't know anything. If you know you're supposed to make a comprehensive list and you don't do it, the list is still in your head. You are not, you don't know anything, all right? So this is how to read prospecting rules, because right now it is showing. So, but you need to know how to get people, okay? You need to know how to prospect. You need to know where to find these prospects. So this is the time to sharpen our skills. Now, you also will watch this video. I think Prospecting Like a Rock Star by our own ambassador, Ronke, okay? Watch that video. It's part of the stuff in our SMO checklist now, okay? Maybe we can also Maybe somebody can also share the link so you can watch it. I'm giving you an example, or sorry, I'm giving you a guide now on how to make sure that you don't run out of prospect, because it's only when you show enough people, it's only when you prospect enough people that you can recruit 20 people in 30 days. And this is the time to, these things I've mentioned now, at least I'm sure you can read Finding Prospects from GoPro, and you can also watch that video. If you use 1 hour or 2 hours, you've already done it today, and you begin to make notes and use that note as a guide, to move forward. Okay, so the prospecting rules. All right. Okay, so now let's talk about the strategy we can use right now. Okay, let's talk about the strategy we can use. Number one is this. Ambassador talked about it yesterday. Some of us will just drag our feet, and then when it's like half of the month you checked, only one person have signed up. All of a sudden, you're not disturbing everybody left, right, and center. Please, there's this guy. He can do this. He can make 5. He can sign up right now. Please, I want you to help me close him down, because right now we are running out of time. So what you need to do, starting from yesterday, I'm not going to say starting from today, because if you didn't make any, if you didn't prospect yesterday, if you didn't try to get somebody to see the business yesterday, you've lost one day already. So I'm telling you, you have between now and between now and Tuesday next week to sign up 5 persons. So for you to sign up 5 persons, how many people do you think you need on the average to see this? Of course, I know you know already, okay? But of course, you don't need that much right now because of what? Our compensation plan is crazy. Our compensation plan is you can tell somebody, do you want to make, let me show you how you can make 150,000 right now. Say, do you need 100,000 now? He said, yes. So of course I need money. He said, come, let me show you. Now prospecting, prospecting will be as simple as, there's something I have to show you. Guy, you have to see this. Let's have an appointment 7 p.m. after work. It is that simple now. You show them. After all, that was what MMM people were doing. You show them exactly what to do, because right now you must get 5 persons in a week so that you can do your 20 minimum. Is that understood? If you understand what I'm saying, go to the comment section and type understood. If you understand, go to the comment section and type understood. Okay, all right, so please, if I call you and you tell me you've not gotten anybody, well, I'll ask you how many, remember, if you do this, these 5 persons, okay, that needs to come in a week, all right, make sure that let me tell you how to do this. Make sure that the numbers that you're doing is right. Make sure that the numbers that you're doing is big enough for you to get 5 persons in a week. Remember, this is a numbers game. And do you know that it's possible you show 5 persons and 5 of them will sign up because of the new plan? I want you to have that kind of mindset. Remember, as a man thinking it is hard, so easy. I'm not saying you should do prospect only 5 persons and then follow them for the rest of the week, follow them up for the rest of the week. It can be frustrating. Prospect more, prospect as many people as possible, have so many calls you need to make, okay? So that's the first strategy, 5 persons in a week. Okay, so follow up like a madman. Remember, Mr. Casey said, the only reason why you should stop following up is the person signs up, the person dies, or you die. That is the only reason that you should stop following people up. Remember, follow-up is not always calling somebody to find out when are you supposed to make it. Have you made your payment? No. Follow-up is every activity after the person have seen the business. Every activity that say, oh boy, how far now? How are you doing? You're not chatting the person up to do what? To talk about the money. Follow-up means every other conversation you have with the person after you've made the first contact. Okay, follow-up means, you sharing, some more information or shedding more light. It mustn't be like, there's a way you follow somebody up this period and all of that. The person will stop picking your calls and you feel bad. So follow up like a madman. Try to make sure there's nobody that doesn't want to succeed. Trust me, people want to succeed. Okay, but the problem most time is that they don't even know what to do. And they lack, knowledge and understanding. Remember, our job is to educate them to the point that they understand. Okay, to educate them to the point that they understand. So follow up like a mad person. Okay, but remember, don't irritate them. I've told you what to do. Follow up is everything you do after the first contact. Okay, want to check up on them to know how they are doing. Happy New Day. All right, you can just use all of those things. This person will be like, ah, this guy is nice. And let me tell you something. One man, I met him, after. See, let me just say this. Don't mind me. My thoughts. I just had to, as the meeting was for like 5 minutes before the meeting, I was still doing this. I woke up late. I didn't sleep early. Okay, so I just woke up around 7 p.m. I was just saying, okay, what am I supposed to talk about? So don't mind if my thoughts are not that coordinated. So I just put this so that I can say a few things. Okay, so like I was saying, when I tell you to go and watch that video, prospective like I tell you to read, it's like maybe because you're professional, maybe because you're not relaxed, nobody will join her. I'm telling you, what you need to sign up somebody in the business is to show the person what this business can do for him. That is all you need. Most times, the person needs to know that he or she will be able to make money, and that is exactly what we do. So after watching that video, and I think, yeah, okay, I think it was also that period that that training by Ambassador Ifan was, and I talked about where the prospects are. The man did not. Okay, let me just check. His name is Mr. Edmond. Let me check. I'm going to just read what he said to me. Okay, so I met him in a car wash. I know the two go car wash. I don't even get them, but that day I decided to go to car wash. So I met this man. He was just waiting for his car to wash and all of that, and I packed him. So we started a conversation. Remember, you need to start a conversation. I'm talking about prospecting. Now, ever since then, let me show you something. Now, I'm just going to read my conversation with him since last year. The very first contact I made with him was on the 19th of November, 2021. So I first said, good afternoon, Mr. Edmond. This is Isdo. I said, good evening, my brother. He's now said, I know, because we exchanged numbers after we left. He said, all right, hope you had a good day. He said, yeah, it was okay. I'm home now, chilling with my daughter. I said, awesome. We did come. Now, we did come because he knew I wasn't married. So he now said, amen, oh, okay. So on the 29th of November, I chatted him up again. I said, good morning, Mr. Edmond. How are you doing? He said, good morning, Isa. I'm good. And you? I said, I'm fine. He said, good to hear that you're doing great. Are you back from your trip? Remember, I told him that I was traveling. That was the time I went to Ishagu, okay? So, and I replied later, I said, yes, sir, I am. How are you doing? Compliments of the season. That was 7th of December. Then he didn't reply. And now on the 24th of December, I said, season's greetings, Mr. Edmond. How are you? He replied the next day and said, season's greetings to you, my brother. We bless God. Everyone is great. I know you're good too. And I said, yes. On the 4th of February, this 1st of February, and I said, a very good morning to you, Mr. Edmond. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Just extending my regards. He read it, he didn't reply. I just left, which concerned me. He now said, the next day, he now said, good evening, my brother. So sorry, I'm responding a little bit late. I saw the message earlier. It's been hectic. He said, it's been quite hectic for me for some days now. I'm doing good. I hope you are too. So he now said, responding to my message, he now said, that's very kind of you. I look forward to our meeting once I'm less busy. And I'll say, I totally understand. Same here. Now, why did I say this? This guy, I've not said anything. He's not looking forward to our meeting. Guess what? If I call him now and try to find out whether he's free, and he's free, this guy will be willing to meet with me. You know that, right? Whether it's one-on-one, and I'll show him the business or in the office. So follow-up is everything. I didn't show the person the business to follow up. So if you enjoyed that conversation and you've seen how the conversation has gotten to this point, go to the comment section and let me know. I met this man in November. I've not shown him the business yet, but somehow I found a way to maintain, this is so. If you understood or you followed the conversation, go to the comment section and let me know. Okay, so now that's exactly what I did. So follow up, like I said. All right. So another thing is use direct invitation. Now that would make me, I don't know if I can, let me see if I can share my. Okay, thank you, Kelvin, for sharing the book of the month, Prospecting Rules. That's amazing. Thank you very much. I just saw it now. Let me see if I can make my phone the co-host and share my screen from that angle. Okay. Now, what I want us to do is this. What I want us to do is this. Okay, okay, I think I have now. Our system, okay, the invitation scripts. This is the time to, make sure that we follow that. So we're going to be looking at direct invitation, okay? Direct invitation, there are different direct invitation scripts. One of them is the home launch, right? The big announcement or the brand launch. That one, everybody knows that, okay? Do I need to read it? I don't need. We also have instant prospecting scripts. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. Let me stop sharing. I'll share my screen from this other angle. And I'll read out some of the scripts, the direct invitation scripts. Now, remember, you don't want to waste time. You don't want to send a contact recommendation SMS, and before you know it, the person is saying, I don't have chance, so, and all of that. You don't want to do all of that. You want to get the person to come immediately. So that is why we need to be using the direct more often. Yes, there's contact recommendation, but you that is recruiting, your people can do contact recommendation and all of that, or also use that, because remember, even when you sign up 20 people, these 20 people must have done 72 codes for you to qualify. So let me check. Okay. Let me read one. There are so many of them. Let me read one. Okay, I don't know if you can say this. I know you can say this. Okay, this one says, it says, good day, Tony. Okay, it says, good day, Tony. How is everything? One of my mentors is hosting a confab but because if you're not using Zoom, you can use Zoom. And I have the privilege for 5 slots in the meeting. This confab explains a huge business project that was upgraded February this year. Now, based on their massive success for the past 4 years, it also shows great relevance in this trying period. And I believe it can help us and the people around us increase income in our homes and in our personal lives. Now, if I give you 1 out of my 5 slots, would you make out time to attend it and see if it will be worth it? Is a question. This is one of the invitation scripts, okay? That as an instant, okay? This is one of them. This is one of them. So let me also see if I can share another one. But I believe that there are so many direct invitation scripts in the system that Ambassador Casey shared with the entire team. And I know I shared it in the group, but if you don't have it, we'll still share it again. So that your people, when they sign up, when you sign up somebody, remember, because you want to do 72 codes to qualify, they need to, apart from contact recommendation, which might be a little bit slow, you now wait for them to receive the message. All right, these guys can use this script and have their people attend immediately, okay? So let me see if I can go through another one. Okay, okay, see this one. Okay, now this one is So in the quick one, what are you doing this weekend to ensure 2022 doesn't just come and go like 2021? Tunde says nothing. He now said this flexible anyways was put together by very successful and smart-minded business experts. They will be sharing secrets of how to grow financially and how they started earning 8 digits monthly. Luckily for me, I got a reservation to attend, and I'm allowed to attend with one person. So I thought of you first. Thank you. Okay, Tunde will say thank you. Now say you're welcome. I'll send you details for the venue and time. Okay. You know, when you say I thought about you first, the way people will be thanking you because they think that your relationship with them that you carry out for head, they don't know say, oh, na scam. You're not the only one. You probably sent it to 100 people. All right. So this is another invitation script. Okay. So we can be exploring this. So maybe later the screenshot, I can still send it. Okay. Let me see. Let me give you another one. But I may have to go through the script properly to see if I can find it. Let me find it. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Base script. Okay. All right, don't worry, I'm going to expand it. Okay. It's not turning. All right, let me just see if I can expand it a little bit. Okay, this is the base script. This one is also good. I'm just expanding it, but I wish I didn't open it in slideshow. If not, it would have shown very well. But let me just read it. Okay, let me just read it, whether you're seeing it or not. Okay, let me just read it because I'm going to send it. Now, this one is saying, hello, person. Good day, bro. How are you doing? Say fine. A quick one. Do you have any engagement fixed for this Saturday by 3 p.m. that will surely pay you extra cash? Remember, listen to this. So, remember, you're not asking the person whether he has time. You probably know he's busy. You're just trying to, put another one. You're trying to make sure that he's not busy wasting his time, right? So you're asking this person, what are you doing this Saturday by 3 p.m.? Okay, do you have any engagement, fixed for this Saturday by 3 p.m. that will surely pay you extra cash? Of course, the person will say he doesn't. The person will know, why do you ask? Now say, yes, there's this momentum project holding in, okay, let's say it's Abuja or anywhere, okay? Are you aware of it? The person says no. What is this all about? You now said, it's an international campaign that was launched to help smart people like you to raise capital towards starting a business or funding projects this year without taking loans from banks or dropping collateral. They have scheduled a discussion session with smart and forward-thinking people like you and I was able to extract 2 reservations from the consultants. Okay, now you're not asking the person, if I give you 1 slot, will you make out time to attend the program on Saturday by 3 p.m.? Okay, just keep quiet and then allow the person to speak. If no, just thank the person and leave. If yes, continue reservation and will not want to waste it at all. I will give it to you if you can assure me just 1 last time that you attend the session. The person says sure away. You say good, good. Now this one is a little bit indirect, okay? But he said, tell the person, I will forward your name and number to the organizers. They will send you a text message that will contain the venue and other details for the program. God bless you. Now this one means that you can make this call, and in order to make it very powerful, after making the calls and they say they will come, you are now telling them that you forward their names and number, okay? To what? The organizers. And I think this script can even be very, very powerful. Instead of telling the person and the person say, what is it all about? And you don't know, you say, I don't know much. You can make this call yourself and they have accepted. Now, somebody else will not text them. It will be impossible for them to do what? To say no. Okay, and when you confirm that your leader have sent the text message immediately, okay, you cannot call the person. I just wanted to find out if they have contacted you by SMS, because I told you they will send you a reservation, right? So that way you're sure the person have received it. Okay, so these are the scripts that we can use. Okay, you are the people that are going to join your business. If they use this script, I believe it's going to be painless. Like, okay, instead of having people, they say, I don't know the person. There's no how I'll call you and you're telling me I don't know you. If you tell me I don't know you, I'll know you don't really know me. And not we call people quarter accommodation and they are saying we don't know the person. Okay, so these are some of the scripts that we can use. Don't worry, like I said, I'm going to share it. Okay, I'm going to share it, and I'm going to share it. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we have a few minutes before we go. So let me share my other screen so that we can finish up, okay? So that we can finish up. So we're talking about strategy, right? We're talking about strategy. And I mentioned, make sure you get your own 5 persons in 1 week, you know. I'm telling you to use the direct, full up like a mad person. Then when we are presenting this period, this is for presenters, okay? Storytelling is very vital. Don't be too quick, don't be vague with your story. Talk about the pain. Of course, everybody that trained learns how to present through me. We already know that our stories have to be emotional. If you don't make them cry or say chai or shake their heads in the distance, then that means you didn't tell your story very well. Okay? If you don't make them feel your pain, if you don't make them shed tears for you, then you didn't share it very well. Okay? Because the storytelling that will make them part with their money. So don't be skeletal with your story. This is the time to unpack. Okay, as you're presenting, this is the time to unpack. All right, to unpack everything. Don't hide anything. But I'm not saying you should spend all your time there. Okay, we can also explore the life testimonials. We can also explore the life testimonials. So in the office, people that are using offices, you can call people to share their story. Okay, maybe give them 2 minutes. Okay, or 3 minutes. It will be more powerful. They are seeing the person and all of that. Okay, or if you're telling their story, let them be around. Okay, you can just point them. You see that guy there. Let's say the person is now at the back. That is this person. You can just tell the person's story. They are seeing that this person is right there. I used to do it in Ole. The people that were making money, they were always there. I would say that is Abaza there. That is this person there. So I used to do that a lot. So we can explore life testimonials. So the last thing we have here is the Club Max, introducing the Club Max. I believe Ambassador Ronke posted something like this. Club Max. Now, what is Club Max? Club Max is for people that have 15 accounts, 23 accounts, or 31 accounts, 32 accounts for the ED 3.0. Okay, so what it simply means is, remember that the people that will make more money in our business is not about maybe whether you're a presenter and all of that. It's about positioning. So you need to max out this. And one of the reasons why you need to get your people to also max out is because they tend to be very serious when they max out, when they've paid enough money, when they've done everything you've asked them to do, they tend to be very serious. Because Ambassador Michael Okoli will be handling 2 trainings for the Club Max. So if you've maxed out already, go to the comment section and let me know so that we can make other people jealous. I'm sorry, okay, but you still have an opportunity of upgrading with this new plan to 31 accounts. So assuming you didn't max out the ED 2.0, if you've maxed out already, go to the comment section and type I've maxed out. If you've maxed out, go to the comment section and type I've maxed out. So guess what? Our slogan will be, have you maxed out? All right, so that will be our slogan. So when somebody signs up in the business, have you maxed out? What do you mean? The highest you can do is 32 accounts. Are you serious? What are you still waiting for? All right, so that these people know that there is this particular level that you're playing that they are not playing. So if you've maxed out, let me know. Let me find out the people that have maxed out. Okay, I've been maxed out. Okay, Obe said I'll be maxed out. I've maxed out. They are maxed out. Jason maxed out. How many people I have? Mr. Rabono maxed out. Okay, all right. I'm sorry for the people that have not maxed out, but you can see maxed out. All right. So because Ambassador Michael Okoli, I don't know yet when it will come, but everybody that have maxed out will be in the training is going to be doing massive recruitment training for us. Okay, because when you max out, when you recruit massively, what it simply means is that you can now, position those people in your maxed out account so that you can really max out. You can really make, when people are making 5 million, you're making 30 million because you maxed out. All right. So, and you need to recruit a lot of people to be able to do that. Okay. Then another training he's going to do, as you recruit massively, you should also massively retain these people. Okay. Not like 20 people join your business. After 1 month, only one person is picking your calls. Okay. All right. So we need to do something to retain them as well. Okay. The last but not the least is the fact that I'm thinking that we shouldn't have our Zoom meeting by 7 p.m. so that we can, all invite for Ambassador's Zoom meeting today by 5 p.m. The links have already been shared. Some of you already have them. The links have already been shared. And it will also be nice for presenters to, sneak in to know how to use the new compensation plan. I've presented the new compensation plan. If you're not careful, you're going to be talking nonsense, all right? So you also need to know all of us are learning. I've done it twice and it becomes the first time I missed a couple of days. Not that I mixed it, I was trying to find my footing, but I was able to, speak with so much passion and all of that. But the second time was way better. Okay, so as you invite your prospect, you that is a presenter, also be in the meeting so that you can see how she'll be using the new compensation plan. All right. Okay. So I think we've done justice to the meeting. If you have any question, tell me what you learned, or if you have any question, you can ask right now. If you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask. All right. Okay, we also share the invitation scripts so we can get our people to do that themselves, right? That last one I read, I love that last one. Okay, because these are people, the prospects call the person, telling him about the NGO already. Now telling them that because he has accepted to come with you, that you're going to forward the numbers to the NGO. I think this one is very perfect. Okay, Judy that is asking, that's why I'm saying, I don't know, will there be Zoom 7 p.m. present on Zoom today because I have booked. Mr. Jude, you can present it now. Can't you present by 7 p.m. since our surrounding zone is by 5? If you present, let me know. Just chat me up. Okay, I really need to rest a little. I've not really gotten enough sleep for some days now. I've not even slept for like complete 4 hours for the past 1 week. So okay, Chidibem said I will do it. Okay, all right. You see, people are trying to sharpen their skills. I love the responsibility. I love the responsibility that people are stepping up. See, if I remember the first time Chidibem presented, yes, she spent. I know he's looking for a way to present via Zoom so that he can sharpen his skill. That is what we should be doing. Don't always pass out, an opportunity to do better. The reason why I've presented twice and I've mastered almost close to perfection in this new plan was because when people are saying, who will present to, they say we should use the new plan. I said, don't worry, I'll present. Even before I use my hand to edit the slide to 20,000, 30,000 and all of that, I did it myself. It's not complicated. Some of you are waiting for somebody to send you the new plan. Is it not just to change the figures? Don't you know how to edit your slide? Just change the figures. It's not rocket science. So I love the responsibility, okay, that we are stepping up. Okay, any other question before we go? 4 minutes to go. Any other question before we go? Any other question before we go? Okay, in the absence of another question, we already know what to do. We already know what to do. So let's go out there and recruit 20 people in 30 days. Day 1 is already gone. Day 2 is fresh. You know what to do. You invite, do what you have to do, and then you can walk away with what? $1 million 500,000 or 200,000 plus the money you've made. Paul said, I have a question. Okay, you can ask. Paul, you can ask. You can type. I don't know if okay, are you typing, Paul? Okay, so let's just wait for Paul, but any other person can, make some suggestions, contribution, or just tell us, just say some what you've learned. No, they are not extended. Victoria, they are not extended. Victoria is asking, are they extended the pre-qualification challenge? No, it is over. But anybody that is joining the business afresh do not need to pre-qualify. The person is automatically in the challenge. Pre-qualification is over. They are not extending it. The challenge have already started now. Pre-qualification is over. Paul, I'm still expecting your question. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Remember, this is not the time to miss cell meetings. I don't know who shared this thing live. Please, you may have to teach me. I don't know who shared it so that anytime we max out, or we just do it in a way that before we max out, we do live, okay, Facebook Live, so that we can accommodate other people. That will save us this thing. Because upgrading is way too expensive. I tell you how much to upgrade to 500 capacity, it will shock you. It will shock you. It's way too expensive. It's just like paying for an office rent of 600 or 700,000 on Zoom alone. Okay, so I think we can use Facebook to extend it. Okay, Babchi is saying, since they have been seeing us posting about La Buena Vida when we use the invitation script on them, they might ask us if it's La Buena Vida we'll be posting all this while. If this is La Buena Vida, we're posting all this while. I don't understand. Okay, you mean, no, see, they will not, if they ask you, you didn't say anything about La Buena Vida, okay? You didn't say anything about La Buena Vida, all right? So here's the thing, if I tell somebody I'm making a very big announcement to all my close friends, and it's going to be in my house, I'm counting on you to be there for me. I didn't say La Buena Vida. If it says La Buena, that's why I even want to, in my slides, I'm more of trying to see if I will do, if I'll just have a way of showing Ed Plan or Ed 3.0 so that it will be catchy. Because La Buena Vida is just, a campaign. Now, when they are seeing 20,000, 50,000, they may not even know it's La Buena Vida. So all I'm saying is this: if you use the script well, I'm sure the question may not come up. But if it comes up, I wouldn't want you to say no completely. Okay? You tell them that, listen, I really don't have time to get into all of this. Okay, I have a reservation for you to attend something, and so I have a reservation and I want my friend to be there. Now remember, you're saying you have a reservation, okay? You didn't say that you're part of them. You said you have a reservation, so it means that you, if you say it well, it means that you yourself, you also saw something that could benefit you. All right. I'm sure that people will, if I do make this call, nobody will ask me, is it La Buena Vida? Even what people used to do is this: when they see me do something new, they don't even know it's still La Buena Vida. They are shocked if I tell them, yes, it's still that same business, because they felt like I should have been longer. When they see me post something different and I talk about something else, they even forget about La Buena Vida. Say, maybe this guy is doing something else, so maybe I should find out. They don't even know. It's only when I now go further, or I may not even tell them anything. Maybe in the conference, I say, hey, how far for that your business? Are you still doing it? And I say, yes, I'm still doing it. So you mean you're still doing that business? And I say, yes. And that can actually be something that will propel these people to say, okay, you know what? I think I need to take a look at this, your La Buena Vida thing. You say La Buena Vida as if it's a derogatory thing, okay? We should be proud of it. You say, yes, it's La Buena Vida. What if you say, yes, it's La Buena Vida? But I'm just saying, just try to avoid that, okay? But if the person is insisting, tell the person, yes, it's La Buena Vida. Okay, if in La Buena Vida, you can, when somebody connects and you make 100,000 instantly, don't you want to be part of that system? Okay, a system that will give you this, why don't you want to take a look at it? Okay, if it says, but I've seen it before, it said, no, we relaunch, we have a bigger plan right now, where somebody can make as much as 150,000 if you connect somebody. Meaning that Guess what? You don't have money and you want to pay school fees. You can make 100,000 right now. Come, let me show you how you can make it through Laguna Vida. Let me show you what you saw before is an old plan. We relaunched. Okay, so I think I've been able to answer your question. If I have, let me know. If I have not, also let me know. Okay, is Prospecting Like a Rockstar by Ambassador Ronke a book? Or no, it's not a book. It's a training that she did. It's via Zoom. Okay, we'll send you the link. How can I get it? Can it be posted on the WhatsApp platform? Yes, it can. All right. So what I'm going to say is, you guys should not be ashamed of a business that is making you millions. A business that people have sold their lands to upgrade their accounts. A business that people have done crazy things to upgrade their accounts or do other things. Why should we, be ashamed? It's them that should be ashamed because they are working insufferable jobs. Most of these people that want to say things like this, guess what? They are not succeeding. They are the ones that are complaining about time, complaining about anything, everything. Okay, so we have a better way. Is that okay? We have a better way. All right. Thank you so much. We've come to the end of the meeting. In the absence of another question, let's go and recruit 20 people. If you recruited one person already, go to the comment section and let me know you've recruited one person already. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. 2 down. On a personal note, amazing. I know said that person for this group. See, you guys, we have the best group in our Barcelona's team, or Web Creators team. If you know that, let me go to the commercial and let me know. It's not about it's not about money. I'm telling you, we have. Oh God, guys, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. You don't understand. I'm so proud of everybody here. We know they carry last. I'm so proud of everybody. We are taking it. We are taking number 1, number 2, number 3. You guys don't understand. We are taking it. Okay. All right. Have a wonderful day and see you when I see you.